So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
No, it's a cool city, man. I like the vibe here, and I feel like it's up and coming and a ton of cool stuff. Obviously, the craft beer scene is booming, and you guys are a big part of that. So, do you want to explain a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Sure, yeah. So Batch Brewing Company started as kind of an idea from not being able to homebrew anymore. I was a pretty avid homebrewer, and I moved from the burbs where I had a driveway and a basement and a garage to make messes into the city into a loft, and couldn't really homebrew and make those messes anymore. So I was going to open a really small nano brewery and started doing a crowdfunding campaign. And Jason, a longtime buddy, reached out in the middle of the crowdfunding campaign, was like, I'm done doing my thing. And he was in St. Louis at the time. And he reached out in the middle of the crowdfunding campaign. Do you have anything to add? Here you go.
Do you agree with all said statements?
Yeah, so far so good. Basically, I just reached the point in my life where my daughter was going off to college, and I didn't need my job anymore. Right. And I didn't particularly like my job, so it was time for me to do something for me. And I knew I wanted to come home. I wanted to come back to Detroit, but 5 years ago there wasn't that many jobs to be had in Detroit.
Right.
So basically what I did is I reached out to Steven when I seen his crowdfunding campaign and said, how about I give you the balance of what you need for your crowdfunding campaign, and you just hire me to pour beers at your bar.
Right.
Just until I could figure out what I want to do. And he said, well, with your background, I was in beverage packaging, and he said, if you want to do that, why don't we talk about making you a partner? And I flew home and we talked about it. We had another business partner at the time in another building. And it all just, seemed serendipitous at the time, and it seemed like a perfect timing. So I basically went back to St. Louis and packed my shit and left.
There you go.
That's
and
awesome.
came home.